So far, we packed and left New York and headed south to Florida and hang out with alligators. We took a couple of flights west and tried sandboarding in the White Sands National Park of New Mexico. Paddleboarding in the shark-infested waters of San Diego. Had some issues closing our luggage. Made it to Japan and explored the streets of Tokyo. Took the famous bullet train to Kyoto, and we are currently exploring the beautiful nature of Indonesia. We are doing everything we can to create good content. Please don't forget about us and share, like, comment, and subscribe. We want to be able to reach a lot of people that are interested in our content. After finishing Ijen, we were ready to relax and spend some quiet time in our last days before leaving Bali. In this video, we'll go over the logistics and our adventure across the sea to get to Bali, where we'll spend the last days in Indonesia. Now we are taking a bus. We're taking a bus here at Banyuwangi that is going to take us to the ferry terminal on the east side of the island of Java, and then it's going, we believe it's going to be boarding a ferry, like the whole bus is going into the ferry, and then going to Bali, to the Bali terminal. And then the bus will continue its journey south because the terminal is on the north part of Bali. So I think as soon as it gets there, to the ferry terminal in the north, we're going to start driving south. And the last stop will be Denpasar, which is the airport.
A little bit better. Or no, a lot better. I still feel a little shaky, but jumped out of bed really fast. The alarm went off. I was deep in sleep, and then I don't know. I almost felt like I almost passed out or something. Wow, that looks like a food court.
We almost end up in a clinic instead of Bali. He didn't feel okay, but it's just getting better.
Gotta say, Snooze, Hostel, Ijen, they're gems. I'm gonna write good reviews on all platforms.
Really cool place.
So nice. It was beautiful.
Really nice people.
The hostel itself was absolutely gorgeous. It was so cute, and aesthetic, and then the people were so friendly. They greet you, a bunch of them. They're so kind, so helpful. They sent a list of restaurants, and then when I wasn't feeling well today, they gave me ice, they gave me coffee, they gave me
Plastic bags.
Puke bags. They gave me. They're so amazing, and it's probably one of the nicest places we've stayed at.
Yeah, they're really nice. They look like brand new.
Yeah, really well done.
Very nice touch.
We've stayed at some nice hotels, but for a hostel, this was the nicest one I've ever stayed at. It's so cute. I can't get over it.
Alright, we're here. Just a reminder, do not throw your tickets because they will ask for it again on the bus stop. So thankfully I had the receipts. I didn't get tickets, but I had the receipts for the payments I made for me and E. So look out for that because they will ask. We paid our bus tickets directly with the hostel, who reserved the seats for us since they had a contact for someone in the bus company. We took a cab to the terminal that wasn't much of a terminal called Perum Damri, located on the street of National Route 3. The bus was on time and full, so I would strongly recommend to reserve your seats with enough time so that you are guaranteed a spot. Most hostels will advise on how to take it, but we really liked our experience with our hostel, Snooze Ijen, since they took care of everything for us, the room, the Ijen tour, and the bus to Bali.
This is what it looks like from the inside. A little bit of a struggle getting that truck in. Okay, let's go. I think that's Mount Ijen over there. And this is the type of vehicles that this ferry transports. They even have space for Optimus Prime right there. It's insane. And this is the view from the front. That is the valley right there. I think it's just gonna be a 30-minute ferry ride, and then we'll be in Bali. Then we'll have another probably 4-hour bus ride. This is our bus right here, by the way, to South Bali.
Phil wants to be miserable, so I'm gonna let him complain. I'm gonna complain with him so that he feels better, because being miserable is so much better than not being miserable. Look at that grumpy face. Why did the boat turn around and so many times in idle? Oh.
Yeah, we made it, we made it. And we're gonna be almost the first ones in line to get out. I thought for a moment we were gonna have to back up, but we are in Bali, where it all started.
Hopefully, what happens? No, will it? We're gonna close our eyes. We're gonna wake up and we're gonna be in Denpasar.
We're gonna be in Sanur. Magically. Alright, we'll see how this ride goes. It's only gonna be an hour and a half. An hour and a half? No, more like 4 hours.
The bus ride felt long and noisy, but the worst part was the Bali traffic, and there's no way to avoid that.
You look great. Alright, we made it to the bus stop. It's pretty dark because it's, what, 7? Almost 7?
6:45.
Yeah.
Left around 11.
It's been a long journey. We got a cab now. We're heading to the hotel. Should be like 15 minutes away. Or 10.
We haven't had like a proper meal today, have we?
But we're about to.
Nice.
We did it. It took
Only
7 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours. It was quite a ride. It was bumpy, and there's always traffic in Bali, so there's something to just automatically consider when traveling on the road. There's no way to avoid it. Well, we're here. We're happy. We're gonna go grab some food and get massages. Yes, finally food. This is me. That's E. She has the manly drink. Of course, I have the cute drink.
Cheers for the home and here just come from a break room back for the memory. In the memory in that true. So since you walk with today.
Hello, we are on our last day here in Indonesia, in Bali. It's been an amazing experience. We've been here for almost a month. Today is our last day. We're at Sanur. This is on the east coast, southeast of Bali. We'll be exploring today the town, the beach, and see what we find here. E is waiting for me right over there. We checked in last night after a very long day. And yeah, we're gonna explore this, see how it goes, and can't wait to get to our next stop, Australia.
We stayed in Sanur since we had heard good things about it and it was one of the closest towns to the airport. We did not want to risk getting late to the airport because of traffic. Also, we found out there are many water activities to do in Sanur, such as snorkeling, fishing trips, scuba diving, and more.
That's the kind of place you can do everything in the same spot. Cafe, gym, CrossFit, rooftop bar, co-working. Maybe we can come here and do none of those things.
Last night in Indonesia.
Last night in Bali. We're going for dinner. Hey, where are we going? Going for dinner.
We're going to an Australian Brazilian steakhouse.
Because that'll be our next stop, Australia.
And Kami was craving steak. So
We haven't
I'm
had
being a good
any
team
for a month.
player. It's all you can eat, right?
Yeah, plus
Nice.
it's probably a third of the price that it
True.
would be in Australia.
For like Bali prices I mean for us it's a little bit expensive, but for like US or Australia prices it's like a deal, I'd
Right.
say, right?
Right.
And it's our last night, so we might as well celebrate and live it up.
Yeah, we enjoyed our day. We deserve it. We worked out a lot today. We did maybe 3 or 4 workouts.
I mean,
We worked out obviously in
it was
the
all
room.
like one workout, just like little
We did
different
a workout in the room.
pieces of the work.
Then we went
Oh.
for a run. Then we finished with another workout at the
Little mini workout.
mini workout at the
the
room.
room.
Then we also swam. I forgot about that.
I'm more like weighted. Show them the
This
where we're
is our
going to
place.
dinner. So far from
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those, one of those, one of those, 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these. There's a lot of them. Since it was our last night in Indonesia, we decided to go for a nice meal and a nice treat. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get these bad boys worked on. actually on our way to the airport. It's been a great experience here. We've got to go to many places, discover many islands, waterfalls, mountains, beaches.
Been to Bali, Lombok, East Java, all over the place.
Volcanoes. We've made new friends. It's been an amazing time here. The time has flown by because I can't believe it's been almost a month. Now we're heading to
Our next destination.
Our second destination, which is Australia. That was my Australian accent. So yeah, have really high expectations for where we're going, and we'll be there for about a month.
Yeah.
Also, we'll be spending Christmas. The first time we'll be spending Christmas and New Year's away from home. That'll be exciting. We already have some ideas of what we're doing, and nothing. We're just taking our last moments here, enjoying our last moments here at Bali.
Yeah, we didn't do too much this morning. We got up, we packed, we did a little workout in the hotel room. Had big
Not
dreams.
a little workout. I'm still sweating. That was 2 hours ago.
Okay, it was a good workout. We didn't end up leaving the hotel until it's time for the airport, but
We needed a pack because we had just done laundry. Laundry is very cheap to do here to get it done.
I feel like packing almost always takes me about an hour. Even though I know exactly where everything goes, to like pack everything, like all of my packing cubes, my backpack, whatever, takes about an hour. Maybe I could do it in half an hour, but
Yeah, maybe we should redo that video we did back in San Diego.
yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff we didn't end up bringing.
And there's some stuff that we
Don't
brought
need.
that we didn't use or we haven't used. There's
But yeah, we
definitely
should like
clothes
go
that I
through
haven't
all of our
used.
stuff and say like what we've gotten the most use out of, what we haven't,
Yeah,
what we're ready to toss.
We'll
what
do a remake of
didn't
that
bring.
pack video.
Yeah. I have a few things I'm like just about ready to get rid of, like my travel pillows. Yeah, I could probably live without them. I kind of brought them with the intention of like using them for the big international trip and then maybe chucking them.
We've been using also for like bus rides, train rides.
But like the best travel pillow is like you, so
Of course.
it still doesn't really work. I'm still like tossing and turning. Actually, like the best thing for me is if I can like lay sideways or have my feet up somehow. Not a great like travel sleeper.
Yeah, I normally just don't sleep unless
Yeah, you do.
Unless I pass
You
out.
sleep more than me. You can pass out anywhere.
Anyway, we just wanted to check in because this was a great experience, and we just can't believe that a month has gone by already.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Technically, it's our third country, but like really, it's our first big country. Like we spent
Actually, yes.
7 days or so or less in Japan, but we didn't like go there to like fully travel through the country. We went because we got a really good flight deal, and so we tacked on a few extra days so we could explore and make the most of it. But like Indonesia was our first like really big.
I feel like
country we
Indonesia
traveled
was
to.
the new country.
Yeah, it was also
Tokyo was pretty big, and we did take the bullet train there. We explored
from
places,
Tokyo to Kyoto. Yeah.
places that we've never been before, and we had a great time there.
I know. I
too.
can't believe how much we did in like such
Vietnam,
a short
I
period
think
of time.
Vietnam doesn't count because we were only
Yeah.
there one night.
It was just a layover.
So
But we will be going
we
back
will be
there for
going
like
back.
quite a bit of time.
we'll be back.
We're thinking that's where we'll go after Australia, but we need to like see where the flight prices take us.
Yeah, so in Australia we'll be doing lots of workouts. Hopefully, we'll be going to lots of gyms.
Hopefully.
Knocking on doors, and then I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of runs.
A lot of running.
Biking.
Should do more of those like hotel room or anywhere workouts. So that was actually pretty good today.
Swimming, surfing, things that we're experts on.
Totally.
All right, guys. I'll check you in the next one.